Trump pressures Zelensky to begin peace talks with Russia.
U.S. President Donald Trump urges Ukraine to immediately accept Putin's offer for unconditional peace talks. On May 11th, U.S. President Donald Trump called on Ukraine to immediately accept Russian President Vladimir Putin's proposal for direct and unconditional peace talks, according to Reuters. Writing on Truth Social, Trump stated that the proposed talks could help clarify each side's position in the conflict and determine whether an agreement can be reached. President Putin of Russia doesn't want a ceasefire agreement with Ukraine, but rather wants to meet on May 15th in Turkey to negotiate an end to the bloodshed. Ukraine should agree to this immediately, Trump wrote. He added that if it becomes clear that no agreement can be reached, European and American leaders will understand the situation and can respond accordingly. I'm starting to doubt that Ukraine will reach any deal with Putin, Trump noted. Neither Russia nor Ukraine has commented on Trump's remarks. Earlier on the same day, President Putin proposed that Ukrainian officials resume the negotiations that were halted in 2022 without any preconditions, and suggested holding the talks in Istanbul, Turkey, on May 15th. Putin, peace process. Must begin with dialogue, move toward new ceasefire agreement. President Vladimir Putin stated that the peace settlement process must begin with dialogue, which would then lead to a new type of truce and a new ceasefire agreement. We are serious about engaging in talks with Ukraine. The goal is to eliminate the root causes of the conflict and to achieve a historically sustainable peace, Putin emphasized. In response, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he is ready to meet with President Putin in Turkey. Zelensky stated that Ukraine expects Russia to confirm a complete and long-term ceasefire starting May 12th and declared readiness to begin negotiations. I will wait for President Putin in Turkey on May 15th. I hope this time the Russian side won't make excuses, Zelensky wrote on social platform X. Commenting on Zelensky's response, Russian Foreign Ministry envoy Rodion Miroshnik claimed it showed Zelensky was attempting to use the negotiation proposal to rearm and strengthen Ukraine's forces, according to RT. Is this what unconditional negotiations look like? Miroshnik wrote on Telegram on May 11th. He argued that Zelensky was, in fact, setting preconditions for talks that were supposed to be without them. Earlier on the same day, Putin's aide Yuri Ushakov stated that any peace talks with Ukraine must take into account both the current realities on the battlefield and the groundwork laid during the Istanbul negotiations in 2022.
Russia strikes Ukrainian railway infrastructure, launches 108 drones overnight.
According to Reuters, Russia targeted a railway line in the Donetsk region during the drone barrage, which led to the injury of a civilian freight train operator. Ceasefire proposals are being ignored, and hostile attacks on railway infrastructure continue, Ukraine's national railway company Ukrzaliznytsia wrote on Telegram. Ukraine's air defense reported that it destroyed 55 of the drones launched around 11 p.m, while another 30 reportedly disappeared mid-flight without hitting any targets. Reuters also reported that on May 12th, Russia fired a short-range Iskander-M ballistic missile at Ukrainian forces, who had previously used HIMARS rocket systems to strike Russia's Kursk region. Amid continued attacks from both sides, Russian President Vladimir Putin on May 11th proposed direct peace talks with Ukraine in Istanbul, Turkey, aiming for a genuine ceasefire agreement. The Russian side asserts that President Putin is doing everything possible to resolve the issue and achieve a solution through peaceful and diplomatic means. The Ukraine issue is extremely complex. It's not as simple as signing an A4-sized paper and calling it a deal. It's a process of working through numerous details, each of which plays a crucial role in the future of both Russia and Ukraine, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said in an interview with ABC News on May 11. Responding to Russia's proposal, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky wrote on Telegram the same day that he hopes to meet President Putin in Turkey on May 15th and is ready to negotiate to end the conflict.